So this is in homage to my dad, Papa Wan. So he's cooked me this dish for years, and it's basically king prawns with cucumber and celery. It's absolutely delicious. Now, if you can chop that cucumber and celery up for me...
So you've taken the stones? No, the seeds?
No, the seeds. Stones.
Cucumber stones?
Cucumber stones.
Cucumber
That sounds
stones.
painful.
You know what I meant, though.
I've taken the stones out of that because basically the stones will make the dish very wet, and we don't want it to be a wet dish. Also, as well, I'm not going to use any added salt. I'm just going to use the salt that is in the soy sauce and the fish sauce. So first of all, tiny bit of oil.
Hot what?
Tiny little bit. We're going to add in... You're going to do this in a moment.
All right.
We're going to add in some diced onion, white onion.
And you want to listen to the fizzle.
Absolutely. And then we're going to put in some garlic.
Yeah.
And we're going to put in some ginger. And we're just going to bring that up.
With Chinese cooking, it's important to get everything ready, chopped and done.
It's always like this.
Lay
it's all
it
prep.
out.
Absolutely.
Prep.
So with Chinese food, the marathon is the prep and the sprint is the actual cooking. Because the nature of the wok, it basically means that you can cook it through. So this is all going through. Now we're going to add in our veg next. So we've got some mange too. We have got in some beans.
Yeah.
We've got in some peas.
Frozen peas?
Frozen peas, always good. Now I'm going to add in the cucumber and the celery.
Oh, you're going to cook cucumber.
It's delicious.
Wow.
Now,
Maverick.
right, so get on this wok, and I want you to do that with it.
What?
There you go. So just toss it through, which is perfect.
Did you just add cucumber and celery?
Cucumber and celery. It's delicious. You're terrifying me. Right, OK, then keep it over.
Right, so it's
fine. It's fine. You've got it.
I'm
and if
not
you cause
sure
a mess,
I'm cut out
it's
for
fine.
this.
It's fine. You're just going to do this.
Did it.
I know. It's fine. So now we're going to add in some
more
shouting.
Of a wrist than like a pancake
It's
toss.
a wrist flick. It's known as.
And do you need any more cucumber and celery in that?
Yes, please. We can put some more in.
Because I'm just thinking, what the hell have I just cut that for?
You've done that for show, for television, but also you've done that to add to the dish. So let's put it.
Are you joking me?
It's like when I give the kids a job.
To distract me? Were you just keeping me busy over it?
A little bit. Right, we're going to add our prawns. We're going to add our prawns. Tiger prawns.
Fresh tiger prawns. Have you butterflied them or done
Butterflied them.
something?
So butterflied them through and taken the vein out. I've just put some Shaoxing rice wine in, which is basically the alcohol. That goes through. Now I'm going to add in some fish sauce, a tiny bit, because, of course, we want to keep the salt level down. And I'm going to add in some light soy, which is for flavour. Dark soy is for colour. So that's going to go through.
And that little collection over there is all you need. That's your basis of your recipe.
Absolutely. Well, you know, there's probably 2 or 3 other bottles to go in there but for this dish. But this is truly what you kind of use, really.
OK.
Which is just proving how healthy it is, because you don't use that many ingredients. So we're going to toss that through. Now, if you wouldn't mind passing me some spring onion and also some chilli, the chopped one.
Oh, the chopped one? Oh, the one I didn't do.
Thank you very much.
But you could chop those ones.
I just chopped... Do you want these chopped for no good reason?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take them home with you. Oh, it's really hard work here today, isn't it?
Chilli and spring onion.
Chilli and spring onion. So this is coming all the way through. Now, I'm going to add in some white pepper. People say, why do you use white and why do you use black? Because black pepper... Why do you white?
Why do you
black
use
pepper
white?
is so you can see how much you're putting in. That's really... It's pretty much a similar flavour, yeah. But white pepper, I like it because it's far more tasty. And this dish is kind of done. Some cashew nuts, please, if that's OK. And I'm going to show you... Wonderful.
What?
And then some parsley would be wonderful. There you go. And this is how easy it is. Now, this dish has got in about 200 calories before the cashew nuts go in. So it's about half a sandwich at lunchtime.
That's amazing.
So the chicken and mayonnaise sandwiches are between 400 and 500 calories. This, per portion, without the cashew nuts, is only 200 calories.
And it looks beautiful.
Right,
It
so
looks so fresh.
I'm going to dish this up, and then I'm going to show you, by adding some noodles, how you can make a very quick chow mein as well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop these noodles
What
up.
are you doing with scissors?
This is a trick that my dad's always done in the restaurant, which is what you do is you get your noodles. These have been blanched in some boiling water, and then, by cutting them up, they don't stick together. So there you go. And then what I'm going to do is add a tiny bit of stock, just to soften it up slightly.
So this isn't like a soup thing like you did the last time?
No.
This is a...
Completely different. It's proper stir-fry. A tiny bit more soy, because now we've got a carbohydrate in there. And then...
So you're just warming those up. Those are pre-cooked.
Absolutely. You don't need to do any more than that. It's
Are they bought like the
fine.
dried ones?
Yeah, so the dried ones, like these packet ones here.
Oh, like this?
Don't boil them, whatever you do. Just put them into a dish and put hot boiling water on top of them, cover with a cloth, and in about 10, 15 minutes, they soften up.
Like a pot noodle.
Like a pot noodle. Exactly like a pot noodle. So it just rehydrates them. So there you go. So we've got then, if I take that other dish, that would be great. and you can start trying. And we've got to get Lisa in on this. You've got to see this amazing Chinese food, Lisa.
OK, you're
which
not
is
going to poison me, are you?
Right.
Yeah, grab some chopsticks.
So, here we go. King prawn noodles
Smell
with
them.
cashew nuts, and then you've got the plain dish over there, and I'm going to give you some more calories and some salt counts. So you've got 200 calories in the plain dish, which has gone just here, and then you've got 500 calories in the noodle dish. You've got 1.9 grams of salt in the noodle dish and 1.7 grams of salt in this dish.
Well, that's really good, isn't it?
Really
What do you
good.
reckon?
It's good, Gok.
Does it taste like anything you get from the takeaway? Does it taste like anything you get from
So
a shop?
clean,
Yeah.
isn't it? Fresh and clean.
And look how quick
ginger
that
and
was.
the crunch.
Nice?
Really good.
I
Well
love
done,
it when
your
you
dad.
eat. I love it when you eat because you've got such joy in your face.
That is
I
deep,
do love
that
it.
is deep joy.
Oh, thank you.
You are more than welcome
Absolutely.
anytime.
Thank your dad for sharing his delicious recipe
I
with
will
us.
do, and I'm glad you enjoyed the cooking more than the fashion, so that's brilliant. Thank you very much.